We are making dinner under $10 because we're broke. Here goes. Veggie and starch check. On a budget, baby. On a budget. $4.92. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's see what all this is gonna cost. That's it? Oh, that voice so good. Woo-wee! $9.37 for a dinner for two. Thank God. Thank God my wife has a tiny stomach. Aloha family and welcome to the Felix's. Today is Thanksgiving, but you won't see this till probably Christmas, but it's okay. Today, what we decided to do, the world is in such madness and chaos and everything happening, and a lot of people financially restricted. Financially restricted. So what we did for our Thanksgiving this year, we did a Thanksgiving under $10. So this is the receipt. We went to the most expensive supermarket in the entire United States, here in Hawaii. So we'll read what we got. And so we have chicken breast. The bone plate is still, the rib plate, the rib cage is still in there. It was $4.92. It is 613 grams and 101.3 pounds. And if you folks don't know at home, where a lot of chefs, they go grams and pounds, it's not because everywhere else in the world goes by grams and what do you call that kind of metric?
Yes.
So metric in the US, both separate, but when it comes to cooking, you must know that cooking with metric, the measurements are that much precise between grams and ounces. Grams is so much better because the recipes, especially if you're baking, doing it by grams is utterly the best way to measure out food. So we have our 1.3 pounds of chicken breast, and we're pretty light, let's say light eaters, but a pound, that's
good enough for both of us.
That's very good for both, because you think about after I take the rib out and it's a little bit, it'd probably be 1 pound, that eight ounces each. Michelle probably won't eat the rest, so I'm gonna eat it up anyway. So then we have our veggies. Our veggies, and most supermarkets these days you can get your veggies loose. We have our snow peas. It is 34 grams, which is exactly 1.1 ounce. Then we have our string beans. It is 56 grams and it's basically 2 ounces. Then we have mushrooms, because we just love mushrooms. The mushrooms is 104 grams, which comes out to 3.5 ounces. So in total in vegetables, just the vegetables itself, we have exactly 8 ounces of vegetables total. So that's 226 grams of vegetables. We have about 1 tablespoon, this will do 1 tablespoon of garlic. We got these from the herb garden. It didn't cost us absolutely anything. So total, we paid $9.37 for the vegetables, the starch, which is it's a purple sweet potato, but you can get a regular yam or anything. I wanted to do something sweet just because I love Michelle and she likes something sweet sometimes. So then we have from our herb garden, we have an episode on herb garden. You can check that out on top somewhere. We made hollandaise sauce too. So if Sunday's coming and you're about to make some eggs Benedict, the hollandaise sauce, we got you covered. We have 2 tablespoons of sugar, a little, salt to taste. We have a couple slivers of ginger. So we're gonna be making a coconut ginger sweet potato.
Oh, that sounds good.
With chicken. And the chicken, as you can see, $4.92. That is hands down the most expensive chicken I've ever purchased in my life. A whole chicken back in the mainland, you can probably get a whole chicken for $5. Here, $5, you get a breast. And that is all. All right, so here we have our chili pepper water. It's basically like our native Tabasco, if you will. And we have our chicken stock. These 2 items we covered on one video, our first Grandma Said episode called Chicken. You can check that out. It'll be a little thingy-majiggy. We have coconut milk. 1 cup of coconut milk, and that's gonna go with the sugar. And this, we actually have some ocean water from the oceans of Hawaii in that pot. And that's how we're gonna blanch it's not ocean water.
Liar, liar, pants on
water.
fire.
And we're gonna blanch these green vegetables, and we're gonna prep this. So the camera is gonna go warp speed, and Michelle's gonna dance some hula, and...
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please as we go through the following safety instructions.
Oh no, did I save it? Oh! Saved it!
Oh, swing slice. You better don't go miss paradise.
We're going hiking.
Yes, we are.
Our Thanksgiving, after we binge on this full pound of chicken.
Oh, it smells so good.
Pungent, right?
Yeah.
Crazy that it's growing right on the 3rd floor of our condo. Remember folks, Chef Hack,
Yeah.
we're still probably going warp speed right now, but these little buds inside the garlic is bitter. So I like to take them out. Sometimes I don't take them out, like if I'm braising or anything like that. But since I'm cooking it super fast for our little gravy. So ingredients are prepped. We have our beautiful, we'll call them yams. Purple potatoes, we'll say sweet potatoes. So we have our sweet potatoes, our mushrooms, and these weren't in the cost, these beautiful little grape tomatoes, because Michelle stole them from our next door neighbor. Yeah, they're on vacation right now. So Michelle jumped over a fence and took 5 grape tomatoes and left a nice cool little note that she will repay them when they come back. We're gonna have to cook them dinner. So they are subscribed. We're caught red-handed. I thought we would tell you before you came home and saw the video. So now you know.
My apologies.
You're so naughty. Anyways, here we go. So our chicken, we're gonna be a little oil, salt, pepper. That's it. The magic ingredients. And we're gonna be using, can I get that rosemary oil, my love? So it's super important. And this is why this works out so well. Because when we're cooking live, And this is why I think a lot of chefs do voiceovers. Cooking live is no joke. Now you got dishes and things get dirty, but having the beautiful wife to assist,
I try.
it's dreamy. And then Michelle works like 6 jobs because she's trying to keep our family afloat. And then she helps me do these beautiful, but she loves teaching. She's such a teacher at heart. So I got some oil. It's actually salt, pepper, and oil in the pan. But it's Thanksgiving. It's just Thanksgiving. There's no rules. I like
Keep it simple and tasty.
super simple and tasty. Oh, look at that.
It better be good for $5. No,
$4.93.
we're gonna savor this chicken, right?
At $4.73. So see, I use those fingers, no bueno, no cross-contamination. I'm gonna use my pinky.
Some skills right there.
I learned it from you, Mom.
This one's for you, Mom.
This one's for you, Mom. We love you, Mom.
No.
Alrighty, so we got our seasoned chicken. What we're gonna do first, folks, Michelle hates this, but just get rid of it. And then have a fresh backup after the chicken is... Alright, so I have the oven rolling at 400 degrees, 400. What I'm gonna do first to multitask, I'm gonna take these greens and throw it in our awesome ocean water. And action! All right, folks. So we have our beautiful blanched green beans. Very nice, very nice. So now that the beans are blanched, what we like to do, I don't like taking anything and boiling it in like water unless I really have to. And you're asking me why, right? I know those eyes. That's good when a husband can look in his wife's eyes and know the question before she even asks it. That skills. All right, so the reason I like steaming, because once you put this into boiling water, the water is just the flavors, you're pretty much killing it, pretty much. And then the flavors all in the water. So what I like doing is taking these, so it steams. And I'm gonna show you exactly what this looks like right now.
It also keeps the nutrients intact too, right?
The nutrients.
Yes, all the good nutrients that are in the vegetables.
Even though we're changing the...
You don't want to lose those good stuff.
It's all about the good stuff. So beautiful.
Beautiful.
And action. Oh man. We hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving. And you're probably taking naps and
Probably already ate in full.
ate 3 different times.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
It's 5 hours behind, right? Bye-bye.
Depending on where we are in the world.
Right, that's true.
Alright. So our pan is not getting hot. Why is that, guy? Because
Didn't
I
turn
didn't
it on. The secret is to turn the stove on.
Yes. Alrighty then. So we're trying to waste a little time. So action. So we have our potatoes. Our sweet potatoes is steaming. Now we're gonna get this chicken, this yard bird breast. We're gonna take the yard bird breast and place it in this pan with some avocado oil. Avocado oil, very high smoke point. That's why I like actually using avocado oil. And pretty nice flavor, should I say myself? Michelle loves avocado oil for all our dressings, because happy wife, happy life. So as you can see, we took the bone-in $5 breast, and we're gonna leave that bone in, because when we cook it, chef hack, ladies and gentlemen. So when you're cooking chicken breast, especially like that by itself, it's a great, and it has this skin. Once you sear the top and bottom, put it in the oven, skin side down, till it's like, let's say like a medium rare, or medium, let's say medium. So when that chicken's medium, then you want to flip it over. And when you flip it over, all those juices and everything is on top, and it just flows through the chicken, and you get some super magnificently moist yardbird breast. Yes. Oh yeah. One time I had one chef, he cooked a chicken on super low heat for like 2 hours. The most crispiest skin and the most succulent piece of chicken I've ever had in my life. 2 hours, one chicken breast on very low heat. And then you take it off, let it cook, and put it back on. This guy, he got paid for 2 hours to cook one chicken. And we both ate it together, so it was okay. Folks, so our yard bird is looking good. We're gonna take the chicken, throw it in the oven at 400 degrees for around, I'm gonna check it in 15 minutes. X-nay that. I'm gonna check it in 10 minutes because I know it's gonna need another 5 minutes, but I'm gonna check it in 10 minutes anyway. And while that is getting done, Michelle and I are gonna dance lambada.
Not the best dancer, as you can see.
We suck at dancing.
No, he's good. I'm bad.
But man, can we cook some yard bird? Good love. So now we just wait. We have around 15 to 20 minutes, and then another 10 minutes. So then we clean. The juicy yard bird breast is 130 degrees. So for the next few minutes, we're gonna take this beautiful chicken breast, and for the last round, look at that. Sexy chicken. For the last round, we're gonna cook it. For the last few minutes, we're gonna cook it upside down. And while that's cooking, we're gonna have our chicken stock. And we're gonna make, the chicken stock is really rich because when we made our chicken stock, I went a little bit more than 4 hours. I went down 5 hours. So flavor-wise, it is pretty magnifico. Magnifico flavor. Baby Felix, he smells the chicken, so he's sitting here so obediently and waiting so I can give him some chicken. The kid is smart. So as a thickening agent, we have cornstarch, I love using arrowroot. Arrowroot just leaves a nice, a nicer shine to the food, to the sauce, whatever sauce you're making, versus cornstarch. Chef hack: cornstarch, you do not need to reduce or anything like that. Immediately, as soon as your sauce is thickened, that's it. You don't have to do anything else to it. Once it's to your consistency, and always add little by little, because you can't take away. You probably had to add more water, but add little by little, and just wait till you have your consistency, and then just shut it off, and then it's perfect. So cornstarch, you don't have to reduce like when you make a roux out of flour. You have to cook out the flour and just cook it down. You don't have to do that with cornstarch, which is another. And arrowroot, if you folks didn't know, is the thickening substitute for paleo and keto. Interesting. Alrighty then. So we have that rolling at very high, because that's how we roll. We're gonna take our cup of coconut water or coconut milk. Super easy for this recipe. It's 2 tablespoons of sugar. We'll do it right here. So 2 tablespoons of sugar. I have 7 slivers of ginger, and that's pretty much it. You don't need anything else for this. This is going on the sweet potatoes, and you'll see it's just a wonderful flavor. And now, while all that is going and rolling, we want to make sure that our slurry is still beautiful. We're gonna finish the gravy, with a little bit of chili pepper water, just to give it that little bit more spiciness. Right? Spiciness? You like spice? This kid, if you see his face right now, this child. At gravy train! This kid don't laugh no more. All right, sauces are going. Stock is rolling. So this is looking very nice. The coconut milk. And the coconut milk, if you have the really good quality Vietnamese coconut milk, you don't need to thicken it. No need thicken. That'll do just fine, just the way it is. Our potatoes already done. Our chicken is looking very juicy. Juicy chicken. So now we're gonna do our quick stir-fry veggies. Oh yeah. Some avocado oil, because that's how the Felix do it. A little avocado oil. I do my mushrooms first. So I'm gonna do a blend today, just because it's a day of giving. How do you feel about this? I wish you could see Michelle right now. She is slobbering off like one side, and I'm dropping slurry at the same time. That's what I get for. All right. We don't want our gravy too thick. We like our gravy not too loose either, but we want it perfect medium. In the perfect medium, perfect middle. Yes. And then some cheddar piper had a pepper. Some chili pepper water. My Spanglish, I tell you. I think I'm gonna start doing some videos in Spanish. Let me know in the comments, should I start doing videos in 100% Spanish? And then I'll butcher English and Spanish at the same time. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
She said butcher both languages at the same time. All right, so, whew. Our chicken Look at that. Don't touch that pan, love. Don't touch that pan. So our chicken is beautiful and crispy. Crispy on the outside. It's that's why I like using there she is. So I use this. Normally when I'm in my chef attire, because I don't want to get dirty, I did this on Thanksgiving, wear white and see how dirty I get, and I only spend $10. Hey, like that. $10 and fully clean. Okay, so what I'm looking for, so the health department, they ask for chicken to be cooked at 165 degrees. And I don't know if you guys know, but at 165 degrees, you have shoe leather. Yeah, you guys, this is dry and no bueno. So, we are at exactly 160. But we're gonna let it rest. And once we let it rest, all the juices are just gonna have a party because we did a nice little sear. So look at that. Man, ooh-wee, that's gonna be a good meal for under $10. Our veggies are done. We're gonna take our potatoes very, very fast, and we're gonna slip map. Safety first, folks. Safety first, right?
Yeah.
So making our mash, I do have a ricer, but it's about that big, and then you gotta do that, and it just comes out beautiful. But we don't need all that today. It's Thanksgiving. Michelle's hungry. She's starving. Look at that face.
No.
So, Chef Hack bowl doesn't move. So then we bring these beautiful potatoes that belong on that, not on this. See, cooking live, it's like, it's a different beast. It's like the adrenaline's pumping. I forget what language I'm speaking. So, ooh, yes! That was hot. Very, very hot. Alrighty. So this right here, we got our potatoes. We have our coconut ginger sweet creamy goodness. And we're gonna take this and, you know what, you like ginger?
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave the ginger in there because it has some really good healthy properties. So we have that, just like so. See how thick it is? No thickening agent, no nothing. And the slivers of the ginger, that's just gonna take Michelle to another world. So there we go. In all honesty, that just the way it is, put it on the plate, you're copacetic. And then, ooh, our gravy is just beautiful. Look at that beautiful gravy.
Would you say that this dish is vegan?
Yes. Michelle is.
So to all your vegan lovers out there, this is a beautiful vegan dish.
A beautiful vegan dish.
Milk, yeah?
Coconut milk. You are the goods. Sorry folks, I had an epiphany. It was like, with a fork, you don't need nothing. You don't need nothing, just a fork. So, we're gonna start plating this beautiful meal for two, our veggie. And Michelle doesn't like too much tomatoes.
You get all the
I take all the tomatoes because Michelle does not like tomatoes. But today, I'm gonna give her one. because these tomatoes are not your ordinary tomatoes. She has to taste what she stole. All right. So we're actually gonna put all this.
Yep, I'm okay.
Michelle loves vegetales. She loves her veggies. Me, I'm a meat dude. I like, give me some meat and some mushrooms. I'm a happy guy. Or a peanut butter jelly sandwich and a glass of milk. Alrighty. Oh. So now we have our potatoes. It almost looks like something at a Willy Wonka factory or Peter Pan world. Choose your flavor. All right, I'm gonna cut it sideways. We're gonna put our chicken. So the way I'm gonna do this, I'm actually gonna cut around the back side, and I actually like, I just love the cartilage because I'm weird like that. But this piece right here, that is for my little baby boy, baby Felix. I'm gonna take the meat off that, and he's gonna have Thanksgiving with us. So now we're gonna take this beautiful chicken breast, and let's see how it looks. Oh man,
It's all about the inside.
my mouth is watering right now. So then, I'm cutting a little bit on a biased. Whoo, lordy! Folks,
Perfectly tender.
look at that juicy piece of chicken. So good, so good. Grandma would be proud. Grandma would be absolutely ecstatic right now. So Michelle gets her. Ooh, nice and crispy and super hot. So here we go. We have our chicken and we have our gravy. Of our $10 meal. Tell me how that is.
Oh my god.
Happy Thanksgiving, my love. To the folks who have subscribed, we went from
50 to 56.
so blessed. Thank you so very much. We love you all. Much alohas. And to everyone that's going through a really hard time, I hope this video shows you that you can have a date night at home with the wife after the kids fall asleep, of course, if you have any children. And just enjoy something wonderful together and cook together. We hope we inspire you folks to cook at home and have these beautiful flavors. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let us know in the comments below. I will personally get back to you myself, and we'll be having a live stream of cooking, of teaching people how to cook. The entire family. Children are welcome. We are 100% all about family and goodness. So again, thank you for joining us at the Felix's.
Thank you.
Joys of cooking. Take care. God bless. Aloha.
Aloha.